How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to play Easy Go as recorded by Otis Rush on guitar. This is a 12-bar blues in the key of D, and I'm going to show you two different ways of playing it. The first way I'm going to show you how to play this is using some double stops and a trill, and then the second way is going to be more of just a standard comping approach where we use chords like the Jimi Hendrix chord. But before we dive into it, I want to hook you up with something right away. At the first link down below, I've got a free tab sample pack that you can download, and this goes along with some lessons here on my channel. So if you get value out of just watching my videos, you're going to get so much more out of being able to follow along with a good written out tab. So check that out as my gift to you at the first link down below. And with that said, let's break down this song. Let's break down how to play Easy Go as recorded by Otis Rush on guitar. Now this song is a 12-bar blues progression in the key of D. Let me play you the first part I'm going to break down, and then we'll talk about how it's played. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we've got a couple shapes here that we're going to be playing out of, and I'm thinking about this based around a D chord, a G chord, and an A chord. We're going to start up on the 12th fret of the 4th string. We're going to play that note, which is D. Then we're going to do a double stop. Our third finger is going to kind of roll over and cover the 12th fret on the 3rd and 2nd strings. Then we're going to come back to our index finger, again doing another double stop on those same two strings, this time at the 10th fret. Then we're going to add in this cool bluesy move called a trill. So what I'm doing here is I'm holding down 10 and 10 on the 2nd and 3rd strings. I pluck those notes, but then I take my middle finger and do a hammer-on to the 11th fret on the 3rd string. It's a hammer, and then you do a pull-off, and you just go back and forth and trill between those notes. So you hear this in blues playing all the time, like, right? Or you even hear things like that's a great move that Magic Sam would play, or Jimi Hendrix. So that's our lick, and it starts on the and of 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm starting on the and of 1 using all down picks with my picking hand. 1 and 2 and, so I got a little rest in there, and then on beat 3 I start that double stop and the trill. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, I'm going to play that 4 times. And again, I'm thinking about this D triad. See how that is using those notes there? We've got the root note, and then we've got a little double stop above, which is just, again, a common blues thing, like, right? We hear that kind of stuff all the time. And then we come back here to like what's like a D minor and then hammering to a D major, because the blues is always that play between the major and the minor. And that's what this trill is doing. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we do that 4 times there based off the D shape. Then we're going to move down to a G shape. We're going to play the 5th fret on the 4th string. We'll do that same riff, it's just relocated. So I'm going to play 5, then the double stop here on the 5th fret, then 3 and 3 with the hammer or the trill, hammer pull to the 4th fret. So that's going to go 2 times. 1. Then we go back up to D 2 times. So altogether, the first 8 bars sound like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. To G. Back to D. Now I'm thinking those chord shapes, even though a lot of guitarists might think of this as like a lead part or more soloing, I'm thinking of it based around those chords. Just like I would play a blues and go, you know, do a rhythm pattern. So that's our first 8 bars. Then we've got the last 4 bars where we go like this. So here I'm playing the 7th fret on the 4th string, then rolling that finger over, getting the double stop at the 7th fret, then coming back to 5, doing the trill. Then I drop that same thing down 2 frets and play. Same thing that we did before, just on the G chord, right? So we call this the 5 chord or the A chord here. Down to the 4 chord or the G chord. Back home to the 1 chord or the D chord 2 times. All right, let's put all 12 bars together. And again, if you're having trouble, just click the link below where you can get the tab for this. Here's what it sounds like. A 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's break down one last rhythm part for this song. Here we're gonna go to more of a comping rhythm, and you can play this with the rhythm section and play this along with the song. It's a lot of fun. We're gonna bring in some new chord shapes here. Here's what it sounds like. We're going to be playing a D7 sharp 9. This is a Jimi Hendrix chord here. We're going to play starting on the 5th fret of the 5th string, 5, 4, 5, 6. And our rhythm is going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm playing all down strums, strumming on beat 2, 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 and you'll notice that I'm resting in between. This is crucial. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and otherwise it sounds like da. It has a little more groove, I think, with those rests in between. A 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4, 1. So we're going to play a bar of that figure, then we'll rest for a bar. And then that's going to repeat for our first 4 bars. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go to a G7, which I play like this. Thumb on the low E string, then 3, 4, 3. You could play this chord though if it's easier for you. 3, 5, 3, 4, 3, 3. It's a G7. But I'm going to use this one. We're going to play the same rhythm, 2 bars of G7 back to 2 bars of D7 sharp 9, like this. A 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, 4. Then we get to the last 4 bars. We're going to play a 1. So I'm playing an A7, which is the same as my G7, just up 2 frets. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, and just part of the pattern there. Then we'll move down to the G7, because the chords are moving quicker here, so we're going to adjust our pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4. So all together, let's try this rhythm pattern. I'm going to bring in the bass line as well. Here we go. A 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Have fun practicing Easy Go as recorded by Otis Rush on guitar. Make sure to take it slow and go back and rewind the video if you need to watch any part again just to make sure you got the rhythms and the notes right. Then slowly put it together and try and play it along with the recording. Before you go, don't forget to download my free tab sample pack. Again, if you get value out of just watching my videos, you're going to get so much more out of being able to follow along and look at a tab. It's going to help you so much. As always, leave any comments below for future video ideas. I love hearing from you all, and let me know what I can teach here next on the channel that you would love. Thanks for your support on all the lessons. Be sure to check out some of the other videos on my channel. And if you want to dive deeper with guitar, I've got a lot of great resources on my website, johnmaclennan.com as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.